organized labor. Mokwa enipa bewu. Talking of the Ghana Medical Association, medomase mitwomu prisepa. Too wrong doesn't make a right. Say empo ensu okunipa. Ya sa say. Na yesa tietua ama wona eda asupiti ahodo ehunu amane a. Lord Abo said the Ghana Medical Association mutu sana mono. But moma yamwa. Momwa konia sa nyina so for the betterment of the ordinary Ghanaian taxpayer. But na small scale miners and they mate task force. Monso boa. We bisa say krokro de dwan ana. Right, Kofi Ofia na fake. Okay, me da se menua. Right. Enche, ye bedi nkomo, ye hye nkomo twetwa ase. And I'm a special guest, I crowd the da. And ye bedi nkomo pa about the great Consolidated Popular Party, GCPP. The Great Consolidated Popular Party. Me kai the late Uncle Dan Lartey. Brand e wo kumase na papa ni share. Now when ideas ne programs ne policies or they ba utimu say domestication ankasa domestication ele ni oni obio ne mon party no is still running ne day oni munyamfo Daniel Augustus Lartey do na friend Dr. Dan Lartey ono any the Flagbearer ene day we special guest dwumadi so abetenenka for adwenche ne brand yenkenkan fama on obebusa won say the party no ye busua party ana obetimi de abane akenkan ma papa ofie bebusa ne nsempi na your man ho do na fe ya kenkan dia ma. We are live on Facebook. Vision 1 93.5 FM. Pacho dwumadi ese TV wo phone so baby ati enka di free bia. Unity oil ne kuta me mu a dwumadi ade brewo se fam wo papa fam wo a ye togu ye hyen mu na ekọ eba daase wo ho Unity oil. Pacho say diesel, say petrol super ni bia. Ana sempo engine oil bia opebia lubricants bia opebia no pacho abin soko e free Germany and other countries Europe ne dia ba ebo engine no brapa machine biara e isu diesel no pacho bonema Unity oil na bedama se atwe ye dem Vision 1 93.5 FM Facebook for adwenche bra ne kenkan fama wo so betimi dia fa number iso be it text message or WhatsApp 0244 111 764 0244 111 764 na yempeja emum Ghana hodonti ana ye sa dwumadi ne senti wonso mo ne nipa you biting the corner where you are said the dan den na meka ede ekire wo no for adwenche ben kenkan ma 44 after 6 oh re on live TV eradin show na onye okoma so ade mfama live television ye dem live say yayi obetimi aris kan television set no na wa hwe live sanso na 93.5 FM yedem o man no sebeye yo so man no senye yo eyen sana yo se o man for bra ane be kire ne senti ma cho bo bra ye na Ghana ntimi fa ne ntoma pamfra a special guest betna se enchena fi ahye nkomo twetwanse ofia Jumno edrube wose omaino sebeye yo omaino serenye yo eyense na yo hose omanfo bra na tre ne senti you brighten the corner where you are meka Ghana we was all said it na ye ko school na omaino ho donti ye ko parade bon se headmaster ba me kai master kobia go so Anglican o se Ghana we yes all Ghana we all right mama check of odua fo nyina ye dwumadi yi ene achemu nsutamfo afi o sino fo nyina ye chiamo bunsu junction ye chiamo nyina awrade yankopon chiamo monso amhwe from the Volta region when I hear from the northern region from the western region we salute you this morning Grandma Vero GUG kitchen wa o atomic pillar 2 road where be mo fa dwumadi ni agro sanso na mama yanso ma 7 mama Suzy also hwe dwumadi mama check kumasifo a ehwe dwumadi live on live television awrade yankopon chiamo me chiame papa owo me ankasa papa Mr Brefo Mr Kwesi Brefo ohwe o santase sabria me ne okasai ene menua eba menua ma nyina akos maame ya ene obapa ene me wo fasefo ni nyina princess ene nana ke me chiame maame owo me mama charity the charitable charity mo hwe dwumadi mo mfani agro we are live on light television na also betimi de wadwenche na ba ne akenkan ede ama wo ewo baby bia otie nkan di free bia right na aduru me ne won so say be bia to aso ene den so enti yɛma nimdeɛ ntra so no emra fam kotokane ene pesemi nkuminya no emra fam na Ghana entimi enko so jo megidi sɛ woyɛ patriotic citizen sɛ woyɛ ɔmamba padeɛ a ɔkyena da yɛnyina yɛhyiam unity ministerial council unity ministerial council ɔkyena yɛhyiam ne abɔ mpaebɔ denden ɛde ama ɔman kronkron Ghana Ghana mpaebɔ kɛseɛ ɛkɔ so da kyena nti obi bia temi nka free baby bia temi nka free bia baby bia hwɛ me free bia ɔkyena da unity ministerial council ɔkyena Ghana mpaebɔ kɛseɛ ana ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ achimota dwumadie yɛ papa yɛn chairman yɛde nyinaa ɔno nti ne ɛwɔ baabi tie kurom ha ɔno nti na ɔte yɛn Canada yɛ papa Isana Apostle Dr. Kwame Chei ɔno na dwumadie esi ne naso kama afi bia wɔyɛ bompa yɛ mama kronkron Ghana ansa na de Thanksgiving nso aba January enti no papa yɛda ase ɔso obia amra ne bedi mpae ɛma mama kronkron Ghana umpewe na apede ɔhe Awurade nhyira no paa ne dwumadie nyinaa mu no ɔdwene afoforo ho ne dwumadie nyinaa mu no ɔdwene Ghana ho ɔdwene other countries nso ho ɔdwene ewiase nyinaa ho ne senti ana ne dai yɛnso yɛnya baabi a yɛyɛ adwuma na etuaka ɛmɛso obi bia so Light Television yɛwɔ hɔ wokɔ Kumase Light FM ɛwɔ hɔ sanso na Vision 1 FM ɛwɔ ha wokɔ Kumase nso a yɛwɔ Sports Hotel ɛwɔ hɔnom obankran ha yɛwɔ Unity Air oba yɛwɔ Nation Services obia timi ɛba ɛbɛdi ne dwuma ɛwɔ saa adwuma a wasɛte nyinaa mu sɛde bɛyɛ Ghana ɛne ewiase afa na nyinaa no ebetimi atena koro na asɔ Awurade Nyankopɔn ani ɔkyena deɛ yɛbɔ mpae ne senti wodia ne sɛ ɔbɛba na the voice of the people is the voice of God bra na wonso wonne enru ɔsoro bra na ɔsoro ɛnte wonne na Ghana yɛnso yɛmfa asomdwie ntena da ne da nyinaa sɛdeɛ yɛyɛ no hwɛ obrɛ no sima aduanan so abɔ ɛde apa no nsia ho a kyɛ sɛ dwumadie no yɛkɔ yɛnim a ɛno no fo adwenkyerɛ ne bra 0244 11 1764 0244 11 1764 I'm privileged to host Dr. Daniel Augustus Lartey ono the Flagbearer make now the bank ruler of the Great Consolidated Popular Party GCPP ono ne day we am a special guest ye dwene man ho ye pagya pacho boy akonia sanyina mu na ye pagya mfanyina Ghana mpagya na bebia wo bia no utimi boa na onso usom am ye pagya mamenchia ghetto youth omo nso ewo Gaza City omo nso hwe dwumadie live mechia mo pa ene anwumrei semo nso momfa dwumadie eni agrokra right opanyi chako badman kodom cool ene omo akanyina mechia mo japia mechia pa Awurade Nyankopɔn inshallah na onye wakoma so ade nso emfa emmamo right me call studio bi enche na fe bra me special guest tenasi no na ye di dwumadie no atoa so your messages are welcome on 0244 01 01 1764 0244 01 01 1764 friend yonkono na ommo na mane se Dr. Daniel Augustus Lartey is in the house, the flag bearer, now the bank ruler of the Great Consolidated Popular Party GCPP. The man is in the house. The Senti, scan your television set, catch us live on Light Television. We are also live on Vision 1. It's 93.5 FM. That is on Facebook, Vision 1, 93.5 FM. And on YouTube, we are live on Vision 1 of FM Official, Vision 1 FM Official. We are also live on Light TV GH. Light TV GH. Your messages are welcome. Now, you can come out. Proud to the timer, you be activity phone lines, no. Now, you didn't come out. Ubeti mido adventure, no. Abba, eufia. Doc, akwaba.
That's it. There we go. That's it.
We are much grateful for your time this evening. Yenya sopa se ye ton safre in a short notice nenso no Ghana ho donti no wetime tu anamo no aba. Ready show.
That's it.
Okay.
Nyom na mo boy no. Oman nyom no. Onya de ketwa.
Enya de ketwa ho. Wonsom woni nipa. O man be ya.
You're so correct.
Ehfa na ye de pa.
Omano, you know how I mention Omano, or a young man.
Yes.
That should be.
It's a patriotic song.
It's very patriotic.
Wow.
That should be.
Wow.
Say I'm sure Omani yeah.
Omani
yes. Enter more hand.
Wow.
So we'll see what we can do.
Wow. Riding show. Yo, yen komo yen sha say obo onimo for the first time or here in the screen so.
Yeah.
Wo hu opanyi kese say wabɔ suit kama say ka owura Daniel Augustus Lartey oyo hwan e Ghana ha before even we come to the Gcpp.
Right. Well, friend, then I mean obi a onyim Ghana politics. What domestication that? What the late Dan Lartey operation feed yourself?
Yes.
Me and a second son.
Wow. Uncle Dan ba ne ba otoso mienu ne o.
Ne ba otoso mienu no me.
Wow.
Aye.
Oh.
Na
may he so rest in perfect peace, the late Dan Lartey.
Now Abrochi na more for about 40 years. I've lived in Abrochi for 40 years.
Wow.
And I'm a bar, so me bar be ye ejima kakra ha for about 2 years.
Okay.
Na me bar no, my bet na nearly 8 years ne.
O ba senka o be ye adwuma kakra na wasako.
Na masako. Se me ma wo ho.
Nti o ba no obedi emfie be yen wotwe ha.
Yes, ma be 8 years or ha.
Di entia.
I mean, some of the ejima be. Ejima na me the bed. And I'm fantastic.
Okay.
And say I don't explain that or cherry. And other businesses also came into play. Because Moncroft there are more investors all over the world.
Obetimati ho akire adwuma be na de bagana.
Right. Ejuma me the bag na me the instrument be buy.
Okay.
What friend I mean is a nano technology there. I mean water purifying instrument.
Nanotechnology, water purifying instrument.
Yeah. It is in soon what contaminating a crowd then soon yeah. It did nanotechnology it did to insunuma. It gives you purified water straight away.
Nti nsuo no I contaminated said in krana. What is our machine to nsuo no ma? E be contamination ni nyina free.
100%.
Hey.
Yes. And I'm introducing the government.
About 8 years ago now they buy.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So
no, what was the aim? What was the aim of bringing in that device?
Bringing that to Ghana at the time. Then you're there. I mean, you're Ghana soon. Boreholes in that salt room. And with this instrument, it purifies the water, so you get purified water.
Okay.
And the mean by now introducing. The then government said yes, it's a good thing to have.
Okay.
And there was a change of government.
And a change of government to buy. Wow.
And so you have to start everything again.
So are they still working?
Oh yes, because with Galamsey in Sunawa say for the meantime we can have this particular product. So that it's
a good news. Please speak to the microphone for me. It's a good news, yeah.
Yeah, because you say that nanotechnology purifying water system. I mean, it's like the size of a phone.
And yes,
it's just like the size
machine
of a phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you put it in the contaminated water or translucent tube. So gravity acts on it, and then immediately it gives you clean water, and it gives you 11 liters of clean water a day.
11 liters of clean water a day
for 5 years. After 5 years,
for 5 years.
Yes.
Wow. And Galam say yensu say machine device say pay attention to it. I bet my boy pa. Now I introduce this certain government.
No, me introduce it because
we introduce you, man.
Because of how the whole thing panned out.
Okay.
So my interest also was diverted to do other things.
Oh, yes. It will be very, very laudable.
Yeah. Because I mean, Galamsey now, Yerikan. On yet the current government, no problem. The Galamsey has been there for not today. On Yenada, it's been there for a long time.
Oh, I check.
But we did not see the significance there or is saying soon. That's so. I really feel sorry for the current government that they are putting all the problems of the current government on your down. Galam say on your 8 years not starting you.
Yeah.
On your 10 years not starting.
Not at all. Yeah.
Start here.
Yeah.
But governments they all have to be blamed. You can't blame one government against the other. Everyone is involved. We can be.
Yeah.
Because if we there, so we're it will continue. That's where we are. But I mean, I was on, Joy TV.
Okay.
In America, there is there. So it can blame. There's no need to blame. You should share solution with the Galam saying you should share solution. Solution is the most important because
that's it.
So Obiara can Galam saying you keep saying it. It's a negative attitude. How can we improve? How can we improve ourselves? Anyway, into one or two issues that we can use to prove ourselves.
Okay. A good idea. Now, Dr. Daniel Augustus Lartey and any din komono ono any the flag bearer, the Great Consolidated Popular Party Gcpp ana yeneno etwetwe komo ofie ha no na that just by the way but me gidi say e ade ebebo aman ana edi hu komo na me bisa ne say ono ne hwan na introduce ne ho say oyobi a watena ma no ne for 40 years oba Ghana say oba na obeboa oman no ode adwuma ne bae na the device be and a buy a side device no ni dwuma die ni say clear insu ani say insu ayefi say insu mo abamu say insu no asesa sadie bia no sa device no o ma de tumpe tinsu na ni kra ma a day no about 11 liters na for 5 years tina me bisa na say wa introduce ama na adodan kwakufu ado na ban na o say said ensem ni sikro no enti ana onyanya introduction nemum no odi kan introduce ma the then government and change your government by ho ne ya bedui no enti ono ne me special guest mpacho wo wasembisa bia obetimi dia fa 0244 11 1764 0244 11 1764 na yedin komo 7 o'clock on the dot knock obi beka say why Gcpp? Why Gcpp now? Adentina amanyoku bebre wo ho obaye wahunu. Nemom no eye Gcpp ana wafa ton so se ode obedi animu abontoa. Obi bebusa se na ye papa de anti ana na some time ago na one kasa brother eye Dr. Dan Lartey Senior.
Dr.
Henry Lartey.
Yes.
Yeah, Dr. Henry Lartey. Okay.
And I'm in the junior. So.
Okay. Enti wona ye Dr. Dan Lartey Junior.
That's correct.
Oh, okay. Enti ye papa ni ho a o ni junior no, papa ni senior no. Henry Lartey u senior brother.
Exactly, yes.
Na sese o we.
Oyare kakra.
Okay.
Oyare kakra. So
Yo.
he can onto me movie.
Okay. Okay. He's incapacitated. Enti na ma wo take eno enti na ma wo be flag bearer now na as a leader now.
On GCP, the party is a public party. I mean, it's not for one person.
Because it be a family group, be an asset.
No. Now, one more measures, one more executives. They have assessment. So then, through the assessment, one more choose.
Okay.
And yet, and yet necessary to say one more choose me.
Okay.
But my credentials, what I have. And what I bring to the table
qualifies you.
That qualifies me. To them, qualifies me to be the leader and the flag bearer of the GCP.
Wow. So since when have you been the leader for the party?
Probably a month. Probably. Yeah. I mean, I was inaugurated by the Congress about a month ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
okay. Timoko Congress and I call Dawedi.
Yeah,
Congress party. Okay.
La Palm Hotel. Yeah.
Na ebra o papa eda GCP piano no. Na when you swade hunu bi say dabi the papa yi no obeba abedi Ghana fo anim now so predom ama GCPP no na e wo trim. Did you thought of it?
As a matter of fact, not a name team cry. Because and it never occurred to me, so I remember back to Ghana to be in this position that I am. Me mana one more approach, one more say, one more me send them on. I mean, YouTube, WhatsApp. I want to say, God, Daddy, your TV. Because one more.
Okay.
Because I wasn't into politics to that extent. But when I got back and I saw how things were going, I thought, look, you need someone to help this country to move forward. Yeah.
Okay. Flow, please.
Yeah. That's how it all panned out. Now,
okay. Now politics, the any new any so. So be politics. Nti ne no mani hu an almost ro say TV so ha yaman yosem.
Me profession and kasa an international financier and a global merchandiser.
Oh, okay. International financier.
Yeah, that's what I
global merchandiser. I know no.
Global merchandiser no. I deal in in all sorts of commodities also.
Okay.
Apart from the finance that I do, because me receive finance my individuals, me receive finance my countries, me receive finance my projects, me receive because I've been doing finance for probably about 30 years in England.
As a sole person, you raise you raise finance for a whole country.
Yeah. So okay, South Sudan. Before South Sudan became a country, I was one of the engineers who raised funds for South Sudan. And I did it through my contemporaries in Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my investment prowess trends from Kenya to South Sudan to Ghana and to Congo.
Ura manyo semu no Ghana manyo the same.
Can you
who share amanyo no? Like involving yourself in politics here in Ghana.
Yeah.
How do you see the whole show?
The whole show, right? I can't tell. My politics it's a new style of politics.
How?
Because politics are I don't deal. It's better if I speak English. Right.
You know, I
have to speak English.
Yes, I want to flow well in the English. Yeah.
I have got a new. The GCPP is bringing a new face to politics. It's not the old style politics that somebody talks about. This party, you talk about that part. No. We're all Ghanaians.
Okay.
We all have to come together.
Okay.
And GCPP as a party, me being a leader, will harness all, because you see, Ghana, we have potential.
Yeah.
We have potential.
You went in the FOPA.
Yes. We have the men. And yes, say one party, we have the men who can transform Ghana.
Sure.
But we are all in different parties. NPP has got a party, NDC has got, CPP. No.
That beautifies the democracy we're talking. That's the beauty of the whole thing.
That's the beauty of the whole thing. But the GCP is a new style of politics. I will harness all of those people, all different type of parties. I will get them to be ministers in GCPP. I will have my ministers as well. But if, for example, I've got Kennedy Japan, and Kennedy Japan is, he's a top man.
Okay.
He's a top man. He's a top businessman.
Yeah.
He talks, but he doesn't talk just for the sake of it.
Okay.
No, can
okay.
Kennedy
Japan.
No,
okay.
He knows what he's talking about. On but people think that he's. Sometimes he goes over the board. Yes, he will go over the board sometimes because he's human.
Yeah.
Because with him I have so much regard and respect.
I didn't know me as an international businessman.
Because he's an entrepreneur. Because he also brings investors into the country.
Okay.
Obia ultimately investors back. It's a respected because it's not easy to bring financiers into a third world country. Ultimately,
okay.
Obiso I give him a lot of respect. Ibrahim Mahama.
Okay, yeah.
And also, because Meno,
the brother to the former president.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he is one of, or no, Nick Kennedy in Japan. If we get 20 of these people,
okay,
this country will be a better place.
And
I will harness all of them. I
mean,
because, and even if they don't like, I will get them in.
How do you get them? Because they have parties they represent.
But they love Ghana more.
Okay.
They love Ghana more. I love Ghana. My backbone is Ghana. Kennedy, his backbone is Ghana. He loves Ghana. So is Ibrahim Mahama.
Okay.
So is Okujato
Ablakwa, yeah.
Because the guy is also passionate. We all have our shortcomings. Now, so we shall. In Crawford, I mean, they love Ghana to the extent that they can die for Ghana. Okay. And that's what we want. And that's what I want in my party. Brian
Champon, okay, yeah.
Look, that's why I keep saying that we have the men. Brian Champon.
Ibrahim Mahama. Kennedy Japan.
Abrakwa.
Oh yeah, Okujato Ablakwa.
You know,
Cheddar.
We have Cheddar. We have all of these people. You know what I mean? So we can harness these energies. They are energies that we have, but we're not using them properly.
But we have your uncle Phoebe so more mine on dopa. But Omuni Amanyokobia Fentino, Omuni be a businessman, be a Omuni Amanyokobia, Omuni affiliated to any political party. How do you get them?
Well, how do I harness them? Because you see, when you start doing this, they will come themselves.
Okay.
Because they can see that now the country is changing. Because Ghana, I say yes, it's a chrono. Because when Ghana Braille Bressesiano is because we have forgotten how to live. I've got to be honest with you. Because yam farming biome, yanya farm biome, yanya domestication biome. Oh, eat what you grow and grow what you eat. No, sorry, I have to clear my throat. Oh, situation now you won't say no. Yeah, bread no, and you say yeah bread because farming has been sidelined. The backbone of Ghana since we were little is agriculture. Agriculture, but now we can add technology to it.
Okay.
Oh, because
Pacho, excuse you enough. Numsuka Kramae. Yane, Dr. Daniel Augustus Lartey, Anna Edin Common, only the flag bearer of the GCPP, Anna only Edin Common and Commono Ede. Also, I didn't hear power, which media ba near King Kind Eddie amount. Brady fa 0244 111764 0244 111764. Facebook messages making camera will be aba, but Yantuaso now on make a point in the
right now agriculture there's a backbone of the country. Now for some time now it's been put at the back, like the back burner.
Okay.
Because how say Ghana, you want say, you will be beer. Now you imported tomato, you imported, onions, you imported rice.
Sorry.
Way back in the 70s, in that champion regime, the late Dan Lartey was the head of government business, and he was a special advisor to a champion himself.
Okay.
Now, with him, it was the first time that Ghana exported maize under Operation Feed Yourself.
Yes.
Now, Operation Feed Yourself, over the period of time, in a Dan Lartey, said, no, I have to use the word domestication. Because it's not only Operation Feed Yourself, but anything Ghana is domestication.
Okay.
Buy Ghana, eat Ghana, grow Ghana. So that is my goal as well. My goal is to grow Ghana, make Ghana proud, and make Ghana prosperous.
Okay.
And we can do it. We have the men.
Yes, we
can. We have the men. Candidate Japan is one
of them.
we can. Ibrahim Mahama is one
of them. Yes, we can.
Brian Achampon is one of them.
Yes, we can.
Abrakwa is one of them. So why don't we bring all these people together? So my party, it's not a party that will say, okay, I'm using only my ministers, or I'm using.
It's going to be an alliance, something like an alliance.
It's going to be a collaboration of harnessing the top best people in the country to help our country grow.
Okay, let's come to the GCPP.
Yes.
More membership drive in saying, now we saw party baby I'm free band baby I'm drew money so I didn't say nipa no do no we are committed to the party now, and that's the same.
Right now, my strategy is totally different. Yes, we have following, but the following that I'm getting out is the youth.
Okay.
Because my passion is that the youth should be enhanced. The youth should be encouraged. Because unemployed, most of the youth are not employed. Most of the youth are walking in the streets, and from where I'm sitting, it's a time bomb. If we don't address the youth, if we don't get them into jobs, employable jobs, make them self-employed, let them know the benefits of how to make money, without criminality. And my strategy for the youth is to go into farming. Because we have to feed ourselves.
Okay.
We have to, because if you can't feed yourself, then what else can you do?
So that is your major priority.
My priority is to harness the youth, use their energies, so that we go into farming. Farming is not easy; it's hard. But as it goes on, it becomes easier, and we'll apply technology to it.
Okay.
No, 1970s, not old man, your operation feed yourself. Technology was not like this.
Yeah, and if you doing yourself.
They say the technology, look, the sky is the limit. So I will guide the youth. We go into farming, and farming also brings other businesses. And then that will lure them away from galamsey. Because they know that there's an alternative to galamsey. They say that they don't think of any alternative. They think, no, I say me call it.
Yeah, but galamsey is so proper. Doc, you ready? Sisiano, abang what planting for food and jobs.
Yes.
Per the okay, any abang soon she how are you going to embark on your own? Now the abang su ye no who is saying.
Right. I applaud the government 100%. Okay. But GCP people, we will enhance it because government has started. One say we have to grow what we eat and eat what we grow. And it's now one more. I started planting for food and jobs, and it's an old thing that the old man was, propagating a long time ago. So if the government is doing it, well, the old man is doing. I support the government in doing it, and the GCP will come into power under my leadership. It will even, I'll trigger it.
Wow.
Because we have to be self-reliant.
Wow.
Without food, you can't be self-reliant. I say I cannot. So my government will buy from you, put them in cold stores, and sell them overseas, so that we get foreign exchange.
What shall I say about for campaigns? Okay. What has been the response so far?
Right,
saying among for so in Sembe no catch with some few days to elections.
Now, my backbone and what I believe in is farming. Also, shop right the other day. Now, some boys, the youth, I'll pack you, I'll pack you. And then when they come, I give them 5, 6. So that's, so I said to myself, look, remember Mujima. I'm saying, young conquer farming. But I say, share. Meant do salad and bodam.
Wow.
So from that you can see that they want to work. And yes, one person. So we have to encourage the youth. Me, I'm with the youth, and I think the youth are with me.
Okay.
Because I went to UPSA, and I made them aware that look, it's not that we don't love them. We love the youth, but we have to harness them, and I'm here to help them to, expand their potential.
Okay.
You want more potential.
Papa.
Serious potential. Because a country's potential, a country's power is the youth.
It's the youth, yeah.
I say, you see 1 more year.
There will be a disaster to the nation.
The disaster, because It's like a capsule. So we should try and avoid that and let them understand that we love them. Let them understand that they're employable. Let them understand that we introduce them to farming, because farming, I can tell you, without farming we can't feed ourselves.
Okay. Ghana have be sisi ano ofa baby ana galamsey government approach aban no.
Yeah.
Approach who is saying, is it a step in the right direction or there's more to it? And I say abaya yebi na approach to galamsey, solving the galamsey, the illegal mining itself. It is saying,
I feel sorry for the government as it is on, because it's just like I said, no, the galamsey that is rife now, no, it's not caused by the government.
And you're binding it.
Galamsey, it started a long time ago. But then again, if we keep going on about galamsey now, because if you have a problem, you have to acknowledge and accept and say, yes, no problem. So how do I solve it? Now, say, yes, and they be also galamsey, they be also galamsey. Then we're not going to get anywhere. The government is doing. I tell you what, the government is doing the best that he can at the moment.
Now, and they will deploy more men on grounds.
Yes. And that is very plausible. And if it's
was set up 14 courts.
Yes. I will have more. But the most important thing is who lets them have the land to do this galamsey. Is all of these people, and they sit back and then they complain, and then they say the government is not helping them. The government is not taking care of the country properly because there's galamsey. Nananum and all those people, they are the problem. They are causing the galamsey. You see, that's an issue that we have to look at and then fix it. But once we're trying to fix it, let's encourage the youth that there's an option to galamsey. And the best option to galamsey, yes, the water bodies have been contaminated. The land has been taken to, trying to get gold and everything from there. But still, there's some arable land left. Let's farm those ones because we need to eat. Let's farm those ones slowly. And because you can't say galamsey. We use our energies talking about galamsey. Let's use what is left of the energy that we have to farm. And encourage the youth that farming is what is going to change this country. Because if in the 70s, and one a champion and his team and my father can encourage the whole of Ghana, it wasn't even the whole Ghana, the police, the army, people in the houses, they were planting in the backyard, tomato and everything, and we exported. If they can do it in the 70s, 2023, 2024, why can't we do it?
Wow, that's according to Dr. Daniel Augustus Lartey Flagbearer, Gcpp. Wasi ahwodena ya dia kwa, ahwodena ya dia kasa, ahwodena ya dia tie egu mountain so na no dia ka no. Yemfando na MY. That is according to Dr. Doc, looking at the reaction from from labor unions, now over 60 unions about Bontin because omo declare strike demonstration here. The reaction of Ghana for the massa galamsey in the fight against it, a step in the right direction.
Well, you can't stop demonstrations because in a democratic country, you have to allow people, if it's right, to do the right thing if they want to demonstrate. Okay. So that you can't stop it. But the bottom line for me is education. It's education. If everyone has been educated to the extent of understanding that this particular galamsey, the outcome of it, I don't think that we'll get to the stage where we are. So to me, the most important thing is education. We have to educate ourselves and educate our kids and educate the youth so that they understand the horrors and the dangerous situation of Galamsey.
So, from the point of the GCPP, you being the leader, what is going to be the approach in solving this menace?
Right.
Kwan ben na first one am to ben share ben na odi gu akwam say ye to abama wa Galamsey no obetu sa na money therefore because it has become a concern now in Ghana.
I will encourage the youth first. I will educate the youth on it. I will and the thing is I will incentivize farming.
Okay.
Remember one incentive to farm. I will guide them. Remember one, I mean, and you know, anything that will encourage them to farm, so that as soon as they start farming and they know they can produce for themselves, it will at some point reduce the Galamsey. But if they have no alternative, they will only go back to the Galamsey, and that will cause us problems.
Okay.
So one is farming. The next one is education, because you have to educate them. So one more say, oh, as I say, I mean, and you, yes, the gold is good for us. Yeah, because we've got two things that's good for us: our arable land and gold. And our arable land gives us cocoa, cash crops. Yeah. Yes, I mean, you know, cash crops. So I will encourage them 100% to go seriously into farming.
Okay.
And I keep harping on about farming because I believe that to be self-reliant, you have to farm, you have to feed yourself, feed your family, and feed everyone around you.
Okay, I see. So in your first 100 days, as we normally count, every government or every president in his first 100 days, what are some of the things that Ghana is going to see? Debe nema na edikan na ha edikan ewo mamumu DNA expect. And secondly, how many ministers do you intend to work with?
Well, that's a tall order. How many ministers do I intend to work with?
Yeah.
No, you know, that's a tall order. I mean, you know, we have to get into government first, and then we can plan how many ministers will. Because at the end of the day, I've already told you, say, my government will not only have GCPP ministers, they will have ministers from other parties as well. Yeah, now can say, oh, because your GCPP, all the ministers should come from. No, ministers will come from other parties. I mean, independent guys who I think can do the job. We will bring them all in. Yeah.
Okay.
So the first 100 days, agriculture.
Okay.
So farming is one. And that farming, I tell you, within 3 months, if it's done the way that it has to be done, because so one brown did it. So one brown did it. So this farming, to me, I will encourage the youth to do it. Within 3 months, you know, if you plant tomato, within 3 months, you plant, garden eggs. I mean, you know, onions. So within 3 months, you can see the country changing. Yes. I can guarantee you that you can see the country change, because I will move the youth, and the youth are ready to work. Those who finish university, who are into a Greek and they don't know which way to go, I will mobilize all of them. I will enhance their energies for us to change this country for the better.
Wow. Dr. Daniel Augustus Lartey, Dr. Dan Lartey Jr., ana yenini din komo yono ene da manyoku a yato din GCPP ano Dr. Dan Lartey the late ne ba otoso mienu ana ono so som domestication ne day otenenka ewo afidie sui. We are live on live TV your TV so enti obetimi ahwe dwumadie live radio show na mami mbisa we obebek Dr. Pacho now
I mean and the other thing also is the one district, one factory. The government, to me, is visionary in that aspect.
Okay.
Because it just say every district, as if
you're realizing it,
because we must have a factory, so that way we industrialize.
Okay.
Now me sure say. I'm on for now. Almost one district, one family, one district, one
factory. Yeah,
one factory.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, it's a very, very. To me, the GCPP will encourage that even to a higher level. even to a higher level.
A bank ya de Panama for Casa, who are buying a kind one year in Antino, Bear Bakum, you be no way.
We have to educate them on 1D, 1F because one month has
the GCP before Beshemkina, 1D, 1F, no bar, Mobeshemkina.
Yeah, but 1D, 1F, it's part of domestication.
Okay.
When my father said domestication, Saturn, no one wants to say. No more breaching, no, because your father said domestication, and they don't. No one wants to say. And I'm kind of said they should go to the dictionary and find out. It's the same 1D, 1F. No, I'm not want to say. No one must say.
And to overpan some more country domestication, a fena and manifest among Ghana for who said
exactly
this man was talking something.
1D, 1F. I'm not want to say. One will say when we come into power, we will also show the visionary near. Who decided the 1D, 1F? No, he's also a visionary.
Okay. Until domestication, GCP domestication, similar to 1D, 1F.
The 1D, 1F is similar.
It's similar. Okay.
To domestication.
Okay. It's broad.
Okay.
Doc, mami bisa wasem we kran sana. Meja o me say brand economy. Mami bisa kwan say ma obi ka say otise obi ka say GCP leave them. They are in bed with a political party. Say the MPP. Idea some na ka chese nipa no.
On fantasy. We all have our minds. We all I mean you know if they think that I'm MPP as Salma, if they think that I'm NDC or Salma,
if they think that you are Ghanaian, you are patriotic citizen as Salma.
I'm a Ghanaian, and everyone is my countryman, and we have to move the country forward. And so, if I'm going to be MPP to move the country forward, I'll do it.
So why would someone say we are MPP, then you NDC, and I say any other political party? Then we hunti, and then I would say, "Ebemu biya kasa semno."
This is a funny one because some of them need me. Some of them can't near one more pay. I mean, they stereotype you because they think, you know, the way you dress and the way you talk and stuff like that is for a particular party. But me, I'm Ghanaian,
okay,
and I'm for Ghana.
Obi ni mo ofro akwabi. Sanity, obi ni mo ofro akwabi. 7:30. Doc, yes, sorry. So me for some few calls. No, on the ballot paper, no, what that saying? Come December 7th.
Number 2.
The
victory sign.
Wow.
Victory, no. Number 2, the victory sign. Yes. All floating voters now. Mumbra number 2. Mumbra number 2. Now you're surprised one.
Okay.
Because this is a new type politics. The new face of politics.
Wow.
That was more than that.
That be.
Now and then the
That's it. Yes. But I want him to call TV no so be no. Light TV. You won't say Dr. Nie. Na GCP pinsunie wonsunie number 2 kan ye
yes
yenten ye
masma ba yerebe ye juma
Jackie te ofie ma 7
ha bre corona say so ede ye ye na on say cry because inyima COVID na obey no so on so wa affect nyama now you bia no ka COVID and it stopped a lot of things. It stopped businesses. Abrochi cried, they're railing. I mean, you know, most of the European countries, they are in financial disarray. Inti, Jens no our hand, we can also fix it. We can fix it and fix it well. And we can fix it through farming. We have the land. We have the people. We have the energy. And we have the Kennedy Japons. We have the Brian Achampons. We have the Ibrahim Mahamas. I mean, you know, a black one. We have got all of them. Why can't we do better? Charlie, yes. If we don't fix this country, no one is going to fix it for us.
Okay. Before I open the phone, Mami, with respect to importation taxes, we hear Ghana will be soon say buying by we load the Ghanaians with a lot of taxes and so no taxes. Do you believe in taxes and an increment of such?
Well, I believe in that because if there are no taxes, I mean, you know, we can't improve. We can't improve the country anyway as it is.
So do you have to overburden Ghanaians with more taxes?
What would I?
Will you overburden Ghana for taxes? Be enough. Acquire that gain be moved sooner montimentria.
No, but you see, taxes are taxes are there to be used to fix the country.
Very well.
The streets, the roads, the lights. You know, the hospitals. So taxes have to come into play.
Very
You know, we have to pay nurses, we have to pay doctors, so taxes have to come into play. But excessive tax, no, in any. But when we come into power, we will review all the taxes and make sure that it becomes a fair tax rather than everybody thinking that
rather than a fame one or
they're being penalized.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, me that say mami bia homa ntome pacho betima frɛ no abadwumadi ne so doctor e wo fie ha pacho wasem bisa no ana wadi nini ana sempo wadwenkyerɛ no wadi nini e de ama me Ghana mpagya ye nyina ye boa ne apagya Ghana e de agina wutie eye ensɛm a obobɔ so wɔ ha ya the planned programs policies and then enema ka nyina no wada na didi akyerɛ wutimu sɛ indeed he is a true manner Ghana ehia or a patriotic citizen okuta nimdia ebetima aboa ma ma netima fa ntoma pefra. Join me now 0500 192051 0500 192051 obetima frɛ no abadwumadi ne so. The other line no menim say adwuma the landline that is 0302439640 obetimi so afrɛ. Hello, good evening. Okay, when to me nyina so yemfo before ewa homa no so na yentie ono so number no you use one line for now, one line and you use say in pacho homa ba ko pe ni use enti free pacho. Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Me pacho din de say now from me the free hefa
you're filming me first Dakuma.
Ni Dakuma pacho yenti o.
I think the man is really speaking sense. Like, me sure that will be like Wapa, like radios and politicians are like on Kasa against other parties, but then he wants to like bring them all together for the country to move on. Yes. I think it's really, really commendable.
Wow.
If you have some argument, me vote TBO, but then if I'm to vote, like I will. Really
you vote number 2. Okay. Okay. Wow. Yeah, that's a pa. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Me pacho din de say now free hefa. Archbishop pacho otemenka. Aha, pacho yinti o. Pacho yinti o flow mentie TV ni feed no. Pacho flow. Doctor you.
Yeah, and Papa Lartey wakasa de na so Ghana nyina ni say enipa azisi ayo kan no mana be your mind second independent Alan Johnson and then entity for edit 1B1F ebo mo sa for so no be na so omo people Alan Benson you know what I say this international automobile giant fine there's no transfer you know the Alan Johnson. Okay, there's no doubt to say abana ya kwa continue the ARC.
But that's it. Also again no. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, doctor.
Me pacho din ba bia free.
Doc, that is tema.
Oh, tema to say that hene.
Oh, doc, you go papa so
okay.
Dr. Mahmoud Mambia.
Okay.
Doc, who said in your be man wakasa yi but wakana kwe.
Kana kwe.
Ndenu no one tiase ba umia anya de neighbor we win December 7. Doctor, papa no ba no ase bi na de neighbor. Bia ni ho beti ati sai asofo omo chen ko se
okay, me so me dase ono so de odi fitema east eba eno no so betimi de odi aba e adwenkyere obetimi de aba yo Dr. Dan Lartey wa Gcpp ene wakasa papa. Good evening.
Good evening.
Pacho din de se na free hefa
e from Julie Kasesa
Antieku mama Julie Pacho yenti from Antieku
e dan salati bana asepa na jimtira no so diaba ye bompa ye nyankopon ka no na ontimi
okay
media meka no
okay yenso yeda sepa se onso do de efri Antieku e de bae Eradin Shaw yen for frefo no so edi hoy pacho odin ba bia free hello pacho odin de se na free hefa
this malam
ye fro saying
Nana Osei.
Nana Osei into from Malam. Doctor Ofia. No, say one from a mo, yetio, casa, flow. Utie de ninsem to wasoma na wato aba de ama no ene nsem akoso hai say you da number 2 ukwa na wato ama de ama doctor why de obefa de senior we ni be hu chale come December 7 de be hu de obefa enti say sabre de intime nchire ebre ne be chire ene erade pene be ho. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Pacho penye fro say na ofrefre hefa.
Yeah, feminist. The first thing sound.
In Sawam to say nest yentio from in Sawam.
The Yawako. You got and someone to us.
You in Sawam to us so Mamen Yancha chief driver and then near Hedja some more honum, yeah, yentio way.
The Yawako. And it's the election that you can say the young as they might.
Okay.
Anna. Hello.
Me pacho yetio.
Anna, my man or
doctor, yeah.
Yakata, you are Yamisano.
I mean,
the Mobian, I guess, about 2 hours, 2 minutes. It is probably anybody, Mahama, Argumuto, or Pusita Passerby. We are possible from the building. You
Medase, senior, and Ibimuchale, so to any boom be a society body on Befa. Pacho didn't baby our free.
Hello?
Pacho Frost and our free fan.
Yes, I'm your
Ya poor free.
One Casonia, Doctor, one Casonia, my apo, I'm a Samai.
Yentio, ya poor.
My brothers are serious, because you see, and it's my dinner. Samuel Kuba.
Okay.
Yes, Samuel Kubia.
Oh, ya poor, Jinayi, my Pacho. Jinayi, my. Hello. Oh, Pacho, bit my safre, ya poor, Mr. Oline and Yenye, Catio, and to wit my safre. No, about some Pacho did this and afraid free him.
the first Achimota.
Yeah, Frozen. John Lamptey in Pacho into from Achimota. Dr. Daniel Augustus Lartey, yeah.
Unit all night,
yes. Oh, baby.
On my castle, and 2 of my.
Oh, baby. That's a pie, you never buy China, Ghana and Pibo Cassie, the papa. So a Casa Yepa, Uhiano Jose, on the council, Jinsum, and Fanchile Ghana Funina, Yadas, so they are the buy, and for free food away. Pacho didn't be afraid free.
Hello,
Brassamy free free here.
La Paz.
Pacho into Brassamy from La Paz.
And she on funny machine. Uncle Ghana Water Company. Now, only a Mundi Uncomo. Don't pass. Device, I find you said your bayer. Whatever Buana, yes, you a very nice idea.
Idea into Twabamana, a bebuapa.
Now, say, obeying my penny, that Uncle Foya can throw in the picture from January, from last year, and you know, Cosia. I feel where do I
Mebusano. That's it. Pacho, good evening. Pacho, didn't this enough free fan?
Your friend
Into Elizabeth from Achimota. Casa menti feedback non Pacho Casa. Elizabeth Casa. Okay, yo, went to me and you know so. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Pacho didn't this enough free fan?
Nena makes us in a pass. Message. My device now,
your point is well made. Your point is well made. Hello, good evening. Pacho didn't this enough free fan? Yeah, Frost, I'm free here. Pacho so framing tea background no feedback. Man for some few calls na yenja Dr. Kwan na onko to ani dwumadi so said it no. A higher vision one light television. My program no era niku currently until now with me ahwe. Within the same na free fan. Dance man Deborah Pacho into you.
Pacho we have a prayer of your parents no swaman temkura.
Okay. Say what before election, you know. Oko about one so wa hunu idie na why the needful. What you say? That's hello, good evening. Oh, went to me engine so. Memfa producers memfa me no penka ho. Na yema eye dokon wrap up my na yentoa so e wo fie ha. Enti unso betimi afre yefa last 2 course. One line pen de adwuma de. Mo fanche ye hwe the other line no ho asem na yaka e de adwuma. Misaka messages bi making kind kakra. Or say we should stop fighting galamsey and use that strength to farm. That sounds interesting. But remember, it's this same water we drink to become healthy when farming. Kweku from Ablikuma. I don't understand, but do you have any plans of bringing back your family to Ghana? Benjamin from Dome. I like this man. The point he is making can really change many things here in Ghana. When so a grace, dear, and also the free. Suhum de buy that's grace. My main kind message be mensa can ewaha and fama. Good evening, Doc. So where is Ghana going? So our leaders are selfish or they want to punish us. Are they God fearing? God should save Mother Ghana. Thank you. O message ade by the mention antiasi anti facheme Foster odia ebae no. Doc, questions e bibisa so wasuma. Be say one mantem be say o machine dey good for come Ghana waterfall. Be say o my family wo overseas or plans be so do be ha na any ade. Wait me answer to those questions for me.
Right.
Maybe if yeah.
My mother won't remember. Yes, they will definitely come because they are following everything on TV. Me they send a woman. Now almost say.
My for okay. Wait.
But I go say and say, hey, daddy, you're on TV. So I brought you won't go TV so sad.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. This man struggled before entering the program, so let me pick him. Pacho, can you free if you didn't know my na me Pacho, udine baby are free.
Yeah, okay, yes, for me, my friend that. But I just want to know what then like official for like train system.
Then system. Train system.
Yeah.
Okay, the railway.
Yeah, the railway.
The railway. Okay, thank you very much for that.
Right.
A good question, pa. I think say he'll come to that. Doc, let's hear you. I think you've noted that one down.
Yeah, on the railway. Yeah,
okay,
I mean,
so you flow. We'll get to that point.
Railway, no. We are bringing a visionary railway to Ghana. We are trying to get the authorities to accept underground train. To say tube, no, I will approach it. So we'll have the train like.
Me call Dubai 2019 na me hu bi na obi hu anamo me pie free so na se e de boko fan so ase nyina underground.
We have got that in plan and we've got the finance for it already. We've got the finance for that already.
Okay.
So
okay.
Railway is very, very important to cut our stuff from the hinterland to the port into railway. There, I mean, like you said, it's a very, very important area that we will look at. That will also be one of the areas at Yabesha because, I mean, you done in year. Near Yedino, near Kano. I say the check coastal.
Yes.
And then I said we either have to transport it by rail or by road.
Yes.
By rail, no, it's quicker and it's safer. That's a good point.
Okay. Yo, we point well made. Yentua ensembisane so. Bisi omuhu obi nansia no muhu wo afi no mate wonka omonte wonka hu picture krada any ade. Do you have posters around?
Yeah, our posters will be out next week.
Oh, okay.
It's very, very, very big banners around the country. You better back home. Say, Omar for Winneba.
Okay.
It's back home on the Winneba Road.
Okay.
You better back home coming from Tema.
Okay.
You better back home coming from Kumasi.
Okay.
So we'll have a few banners around so that they know that.
It's long overdue, I think.
Oh yes, now. Energy now you do be shame no.
Okay.
A bit energize you be.
Wow.
The energy now you do be shame no.
Wow.
So what started 6 months ago? Energy now you do be shame for 2 months. So wow be home.
Okay.
And you'd love it. Mun na mo be join it.
Wow.
You be in the second carnival.
Wow.
Wow. You feel Labadi to Manchagbona. You feel when you feel so be
okay.
Because as a motias and we will and yes a carnival na keko. Yeah, share mo say grow what you eat and eat what you grow.
Wow. Look, so be person joining the GCPP more offices around I will be to my join. Quite best will be to my file, will reach out to leaders of the party.
Right now GCPP have offices all over the country. Because to be a political party you must have offices all over the country.
Very well.
All of in the constituency all over, because you cannot. We have offices all over the country.
Okay.
But the head office is at Kaneshi.
Kaneshi.
Yeah. And the presidential office, no. Which has my team, no.
Yes.
Is at Awudome.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Do you have numbers out? Say we be to me afraid and I say more a platform be a bit my joining GCPP.
And your platform.
Your
platform will be to me joining which General Secretary, no. So that he will put it out for everybody to join the platform.
Okay.
Until we will be able to make up, and then we can answer also.
Okay.
From there. Yeah.
Okay. And before we take leave of you, is there any number that you can call them? Being so a bit jotting it down to join the GCPP number. Be honma. Many wouldn't come with me there to so we
number there. Magic number that amount.
Obeji there, mommy.
Okay. Yeah. For you to handle it. Yeah.
But that's it. But somehow catch at your final comment before we leave.
My final comment.
Sorry.
Grow what you eat and eat what you grow. Kum yen kum kom. Imagine
baby ya if you nara you mechanic debia say you brighten the corner where you are. Na Ghana timi akọ so aduru many won so se be dia to so enti yenya kotokrane ene nimde ntra so yenya peseme nkumenya na ema Ghana entimi emfamu yo. I know say Ghana will strive, Ghana will triumph, Ghana ebekoso no matter how. Me say ochina Ghana mpaibo kese yenyina yekọ Unity Oil Holy Grounds ewo Achimota na fe ye de dwumadie no ahyehye so all night kese pa ebekoso enya sem ketwa kra the senti obi e baby the various political parties ba yenyina be bompae ama Ghana said the bear asumdwe betimi atoa so na akoso na enya ba bia tenadi yankui said the dane de nyina ye no asumdwa pam ana ye nyina ye kope wo twaka mahu hia opa odofo atemenka aha vision 1 93.5 megahertz utwe en live live television so na yede nas PSC emma MCR mempanimfo eboa yen Samuel Kofiasi de Derek Pratt yeda Sofo Francis ase ebi enso yeda nase wote Dr. Daniela Augustus Lartey Dr. Dan Lartey Jr. or no any the flag bearer now the bank ruler of the great consolidated popular party GCPP domestication and a day outing in can you be say share on Saturday morning 8 to 10 a.m. Ebeshia na the Ghana Mpija Ede Abreu on behalf of the production team led by the news crew. Nana ya dawana no Madam Sepa for your support. I feel need for short and so babe supportive program no Danny Denina no said you no meda was mama nchia me mama for still to check up him. I feel so grandma Vero GUG kitchen wa one mama Rebecca Japan abroa kaswa and abroa Anna Sansona mechia mama Monica or Sapiman mama nchia Apostle Charles and infall on also mechiano ene edai dachi hine any keke rao any abusuafo aka Tina anyone aka nyina no mechiamo mesi achiamo pi yebese hia on Saturday anopa ne di dwumadie no e de ahyehye so mepacho medin e de Dr.